I'm Sheriff T.K. Waters. This is a critical incident briefing by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Our agency has prepared this briefing consistent with this administration's commitment to openness and transparency to the public that we serve. Now, the Chief of Professional Standards will deliver the currently available information pertaining to this incident.
I'm Mike Schell, the Chief of Professional Standards for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Today we are releasing information regarding an officer-involved shooting that occurred in the parking lot of an apartment complex in the 3700 block of Toledo Road in Jacksonville, Florida on March 30th, 2025. This information will provide you with a better understanding of what happened, as well as what was known to law enforcement prior to the incident. It is important to remember that when investigating an incident like this, detectives must often interview numerous witnesses, review many hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. With these investigations often taking up to a year or more to complete, we are still at the very early stages of this investigation. Our understanding of this incident may change as additional evidence is collected and reviewed. We do not draw any conclusions regarding whether the officers acted appropriately with respect to the law or JSO policy until all the facts are known and the investigation is completed. A word of caution: the images and information presented may be graphic. When an officer uses force to arrest someone or defend against an attack, it can be disturbing and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. This officer-involved shooting resulted in the death of Alquan Suydam. Suydam, who was 28 years old at the time of this shooting, had previously been convicted of domestic battery. He was placed on probation and subsequently violated that probation. Additionally, he has a documented history of mental illness that required police assistance. At 7:40 p.m. on March 30th, 2025, Suydam's aunt made a phone call asking for police assistance at an apartment complex in the 3700 block of Toledo Road. The aunt reported that Suydam had just punched his pregnant girlfriend in the abdomen while armed with a firearm. 3 days beforehand, the aunt had reported a similar armed battery by Suydam on his girlfriend. However, Suydam fled the scene before police were able to respond. When police arrived at the apartment complex at 7:52 p.m., they found Suydam seated in the passenger seat of a white Chevy Cobalt. As patrol officers approached the Cobalt on foot, Suydam exited the car and began walking away with his right hand concealed in his front pants pocket. The officers loudly commanded Suydam to show his hands and get on the ground. Rather than comply with the officers, Suydam looked directly at them and raised his right arm with a firearm in his hand. Officers C. Melton, C. Duhan, and J. Shirk, all armed with their JSO issued or approved 9mm Glock handguns, shot at Suydam, striking him in the lower extremities. Suydam fell onto a grassy area near a tree in front of one of the apartment complex buildings. When he did so, he dropped the 9mm handgun with which he had been armed. Once Suydam was safely in police custody, officers called for rescue and began providing emergency medical care. Paramedics arrived on scene and transported Suydam to an area hospital for treatment of his gunshot wounds. However, he died at the hospital. First, you'll hear a portion of the emergency call Suydam's aunt made reporting an armed battery on his pregnant girlfriend. During this call, Suydam's aunt shares information about similar armed battery that occurred 3 days prior.
Jacksonville, what's the location of your emergency?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Could you repeat that address?
So they're calling and they're scared, so I need somebody to get that, like, real quick.
Okay, could you repeat that
In the
address?
house. Jacksonville, Florida, 32217.
Is this a house, apartment, or trailer?
Apartment. I already called them out the other day. I don't know why they didn't take his weapons. Alquan?
Okay, how do you spell that street name? Your phone is breaking up.
I gotta go, baby.
Ma'am, what's going on?
I need somebody to get that ASAP.
What's going on there?
I know what happened because he just pulled his gun out. He just punched the one that's pregnant in her stomach, and he got them all in the house.
Who is it?
It's my nephew. This is the third
at
call
this address?
this week. Yep, and if I have to actually sue Jacksonville, Florida, I will. Because I already done called them out to actually remove his guns from him because he's tripping.
Okay.
This is the third call this week.
Is he still armed with a gun?
Driving around with the kids. They're all in the house right now. And now I'm trying to get there because I don't know what kids are there. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I know that they're all scared.
Okay.
And usually she don't want me to call a cop. So.
Okay. Who's the pregnant lady?
That's his girlfriend.
Okay. Is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He's mixed. Italian and black.
Okay. You don't know what he has on?
So, nope, I don't. I don't.
So you don't know if he's still armed at the moment?
He is. It's been on his back for like weeks. He's been running around with his gun on his back for weeks.
Okay.
And honestly, they told me that it was in a storage until the other day when I actually seen it. And I told him that he cannot have the gun inside of my house because this is my house that dog is going to. He has to be removed from my house. He can't be in there.
What kind of gun is it?
I have no idea. I didn't even see it. I lied and said I seen it, and then they confessed to it. That gun is not supposed to be in my house. I'm medicated, and he has with weapons. We're not supposed to be in the same household. And I do fear him hurting somebody, so I don't know what's up with this. I already told the officer, and I asked him, did he have his dad's cam rolling? He told me, yeah, and I told him he will probably have a caller within the next week. Look at us now. This is probably 2 days later. And now he has everybody in the house held hostage with the gun. Being weird.
Okay.
He's on drugs.
Did not just let him leave?
He won't let them leave?
Hey, I don't know if he won't let her leave because the girl that called me is the friend. But the girlfriend is in the background. I don't know if he won't let her out the house because I can hear her in the background saying, open the door, Alquan, let me out. And he's always taking her keys and throwing them on top of the roof. And we live in an apartment complex. It's hard to get those keys down. He's doing unnecessary behavior. And eventually somebody's going to wind up hurt.
Do you know if anyone is injured or needs an ambulance?
I don't know. He punched on her stomach.
How long ago was it?
This is today, just going on right now. They just got
Right
off
now?
the phone with me, and I hung up on them and called y'all.
Okay.
And they can lie and say it is not true, but she already confessed to it. The friend already called and told on him. So the girlfriend going to keep on lying for him until somebody wound up dead. I can't go for it. They can't be in there. All of them. This is enough. It's enough. Somebody going to get hurt. And I already told the officer that. Before he draw his gun, can y'all take the weapon from him? And now look at today. He's in the house drawing his gun. With kids in the house. That's child neglect. That's children in the house.
Okay.
And I love him so dearly, but he's on drugs right now. He is scratching out. He's tripping out. You can tell when you look at a person if they're not there or not. He's
What's
not
that apartment number?
there.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
I have no idea. His eyes, he was on meth before, so I don't know. I have no idea what he's up to. His name is Alquan Suydam.
How do you spell that first name?
Alquan.
And what was his last name?
Suydam.
The following video footage captured the shooting and the events before and after it. First, you'll see a portion of the video footage captured by Officer Duhan's body-worn camera. This footage shows Officer Duhan exit his vehicle after he locates Suydam in the apartment complex parking lot. Additionally, you will see officers attempt to stop Suydam. Suydam remove his gun from his pants and point it at officers in the subsequent shooting. During the critical incident, Officer Duhan's gun malfunctions and he seeks cover until he's able to clear the malfunction.
10-4, he's right there. Give us 10-33. Ask for 10. Hey, let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get on the fucking ground right now! Get on the fucking ground! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Where is he? You see him? You see him? Get on your fucking face!
Next, you'll see a portion of the video footage captured by Officer Shirk's body-worn camera. This footage captures Officer Shirk's arrival on scene, the officer's verbal interactions with Suydam, Suydam pointing the gun at the officers, and the shooting.
10-4, he's right there. Give us that 3.
Shots fired!
Drop the gun now!
Where is he? You see him? You see him?
Yep, right here. Let's go.
Get on your fucking face!
I have a dispatcher on this show.
Hold on!
Let me see your fucking hands!
Where's the gun?
Let me see your fucking
Gun's
hands
right here.
now.
Gun's right here.
Put your fucking hands right here. Put your fucking hands out.
When it's safe to do so, give me an update. Make sure you get rescue rolling. Juliet 460, we have shots fired on multiple officers.
You cuff. You cuff. If you fucking move, I'm gonna blast your head off.
Let's go. Cuff. Safe to do so.
Do not fucking move. Do not move!
Do not move! India 649, we're taking one into custody right now.
Stop moving!
He's still going? I got him. Hold on here. Go.
When okay, give me a status on officers. They're 77, along with our subject.
Hey bro, where are you hit at? Where are you hit at? Where are you hit? Where are you hit at? Hey, let me grab a med bag. India 649.
Finally, you will see a portion of the video footage captured by Officer Melton's body-worn camera. Officer Melton's body-worn camera captured his arrival on scene, Suydam removing his hand from his pocket and pointing his gun at officers, and the subsequent shooting. Additionally, this footage includes the officers taking Suydam into custody and rendering emergency medical aid until paramedics arrive. Due to Officer Melton activating his body-worn camera after the shooting, there is no audio for the initial 30 seconds of his video footage.
Roll on your face!
Hold on!
Stay right there! Get on the ground!
Let me see your fucking hands! Let me see your fucking hands right now! Put your fucking hands out!
When it's safe to do so, give me an update. Make sure you get
I got you. I'm gonna get on the radio.
Juliet 460, we have shots fired by multiple officers.
status on our officers. You're safe to do so.
Do not move!
Do not move!
India 649, we're taking one into custody right now.
Hey, coming up to you now.
When okay, give me a status on officers. They're 77, along with our subject.
Hold legs. Hey, bro, where are you hit at? Where are you hit at?
Where you hit?
Where are you hit at? Hey, let me grab a med bag.
India 649, start rescue 267, Bravo Mike, shot in the leg. Off.
No, I'm good. Hey, here, bag. Here, gloves, bag. Yep.
Hey, get some scissors. I got some.
Hey, hey, right here. Do.
Oh, perfect.
Cut.
Okay, we got one Bravo Mike down with contact units trying to collect all the victims. We're 77 now.
Stay inside. Hey, secure that. Hey, watch that. Stay watching that.
You need scissors still?
We got him.
I'm trying to let y'all talk.
Somewhere on 5.
Fire 1051.
Hey, you got tourniquet?
India 649, please go. One got you, one to the left leg. There you go, just pull it over.
Left hip. 720, I'm going 27.
Crime scene detectives responded to the scene during the investigation and collected Suydam's SCCY model CPX-1 9mm handgun from the grassy area near where Suydam fell to the ground. The next step in this investigation involves an independent inquiry and review of the officer's actions by the State Attorney's Office. The State Attorney's Office will decide whether the officer's actions were lawful. After the conclusion of the criminal investigation by the State Attorney's Office, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office will begin an administrative investigation into the officer's actions to determine if they were within agency policy. This begins with the convening of a response to resistance review board in which the officers are compelled to provide testimony about their actions during the incident. This board will then decide whether the officers violated any policy during the incident. The determinations made by the board will be submitted to the sheriff for a review and a final decision. As stated earlier, JSO does not draw conclusions about the officer's conduct with regards to the law or our policies till the investigation has been completed. On behalf of Sheriff Waters and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, thank you for your time and attention.